What is going on, everybody, and welcome back into Jets Media. My name is Richie. We are live here on a Monday. Happy Memorial Day, May 26th. Let's get into it. Good morning, everybody. OTAs for the New York Jets has been well underway, and I'm excited to talk about all the latest coming out of the New York Jets. OTAs is a lot of interesting, awesome information. Some standouts, some players that are already contending to be starters. That is, I'm not going to say unexpected, but a surprise name that the New York Jets acquired in free agency stepping up. Is there a competition at a position that no one saw coming? Who's looking good? Who's looking bad? Aaron Glenn out there at OTAs. We're going to talk about it right here on Jets Media. So everybody do me a solid favor. Hit the like button on your way in, man. Hit that like button on your way into the show. If you did not already, I would greatly appreciate it. It's a great way to propel this show out to the YouTube algorithm. And that is very meaningful to your boy right here, man. As the Jets are underway at OTAs, Mr. Jamie and Sherwood and Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. Woo! Welcome in to Jets Media, everybody. Apologies if my voice, lower the music a little bit. Apologies if my voice is a little raspy. I was losing it last night when my New York Knicks won Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals during my live Knicks Media watch party. Shout out to all the people that came to the Knicks Media live Knicks Pacers Eastern Conference Finals watch party last night on my YouTube channel. It was epic. My voice is gone from it. That comeback win. Man, if you guys are Knicks fans, make sure you go check out Knicks Media. It's been a lot of fun, man. It's been an absolute journey. And being down 2-1, now is an opportunity, man. Now is the opportunity to come back, and it was epic. This is what the live streams look like over there on Knicks Media. If you guys watch my live reactions to the Jets games, very similar, but it's just the Knicks. And it's not similar because there's actually winning involved. There's playoff energy. And if you're a Jets fan and not even really into basketball or just not a Knicks fan, come through and watch. It's fun, man. It's a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. But back to the Jets and OTAs. There's a lot of fun things I want to talk about with these Jets. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's get straight into it. Let's take a sip of coffee first because my voice is raspy. Not that coffee helps your throat, by the way. It should be tea. But you know what your boy drinks in the morning. It's that pure Costa Rican coffee made the authentic way because your boy went to Costa Rica and I love their coffee. Love it. So let's get into the player that I wanted to highlight that is on the thumbnail of the video. And I wanted to highlight this player because there was a report from Zach Rosenblatt from The Athletic. Make sure you guys go check him out. Always covering the Jets fantastically, right? There's a player on the Jets that I'm sure you guys are aware of that is all of a sudden looks like he is the front runner early. And listen, it's OTAs. Things can change. But he's a front runner to start alongside Big Quinnen Williams on the defensive line. And this is a free agent acquisition of Byron Cowart, the 6'3", 300-pound beast. He's young. Been in the league for 5 years, coming from Chicago. There's still some untapped potential here, potentially. And it seems like he's flashing early in OTAs. And this is big news. And the reason why is I feel like the defensive tackle position inside of the defensive line has been a forgotten subject amongst Jets fans from the perspective of we went into the offseason with a huge hole alongside Quinnen. It's like, okay, we got Quinnen Williams, but we don't really have any depth around him. And the Jets low-key went out there, added a lot of defensive linemen, but they just weren't big names or relevant names where Jets fans thought anything of it. Right? That's my point. And Byron Cowart was one of those defensive tackles that Jets brought in. And this is a player that is young, with the right coaching, with the right opportunity. He can actually thrive. And that's something you got to learn about football, folks. Some of these players that are backups just need opportunities. And when they get their opportunities, they take it and run from it. There's some really talented football players in this league that are just backups and never get an opportunity because the guy in front of them is better and never gets hurt. So you never know what's possible. The Jets brought in a lot of defensive tackles in free agency. Another one, Derek Nottie, right? This is the vet of the defensive line. We brought him in from the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a guy that's going to be that, prototypical nose that can stop the run. Big boy, 6'1", 317. Coming from an experienced Super Bowl winning organization. Absolutely love that. Right? They also got another young defensive tackle. What's his name? Of course, and I talked about this player, Leonard Taylor III, on my breakout video on the channel. That is my breakout candidate for the New York Jets on this defensive line. This is the guy that everybody's sleeping on. Year 2, this guy has like upside through the roof. The talent is never the issue with him. It was always the lack of motor and the mindset. He has all the talent in the world to be a first-round talent, Leonard Taylor III. So that's another player to watch out for. But the fact that Byron Cowart is breaking out is fantastic. And this is another guy the Jets brought in, Jay Tufele, right? Young player, same age, same experience in the league as Byron Cowart. So the Jets added some pieces, and I think some Jets fans were upset they didn't draft the defensive tackle, which I understand, but maybe the Jets have a plan on the defensive line. And speaking of the defensive line, a really big standout has been Will McDonald, who has put on 15 pounds in the offseason, a muscle. You talk about a player that just, like last year sucked, Jets fans. Let's just keep it real. Last year's season overall was probably the lowest of lows for me as a Jets fan. But when you take away the suffering and you take away all the stuff that went wrong, and you think about, okay, what did we see from last year that we can actually take from a positive perspective and bring it into 2025? Will McDonald is one of those positives. And that's a legit thing here. Will McDonald was fantastic. When Jermaine Johnson went down and Hassan Reddick was an issue, right? It didn't show up. It gave, and I remember what we just talked about a few moments ago. I said players just need opportunities and they can take it and run with it and write their own story. This is a perfect example. Will McDonald was given an opportunity, taken and ran with it. If Hassan Reddick signed an extension in the offseason with the Jets and he started week 1, if Jermaine Johnson never got injured last year, I could promise you that Will McDonald would have not broke out. And the reason is he had Jermaine Johnson and Hassan Reddick over him that would have got all the snaps over him. Not to say McDonald would not have been in the rotation. He would have been, but he would not have been given the mass opportunity to put up the numbers that he did, right? So with Hassan Reddick not showing up for the first half of the season, then showing up and being a bum, and then Jermaine Johnson rupturing his Achilles in week 2 of the season, it gave Will McDonald a legit chance to go show what he's capable of, and look what he did. Look what he did. 10.5 sacks. Okay? 10.5 sacks last year. So that is something that I'm talking about. Some players just need to be given an opportunity. And Will McDonald now has a real opportunity to take his game to another level. Because I'm here to tell you guys, if there's a hidden star on our team that's just hiding between our very eyes, it's probably Will McDonald. And I'm shocked that do you consider last year a breakout year? I guess so. Right? I guess you consider last year a breakout year. But I feel like he has star potential. And that may be getting ahead of myself, but you watch the film, you watch the talent that Will McDonald puts on display. That spin move is lethal. It's it's Max Crosby level when it executes. So him putting on weight and him getting another year of confidence, another offseason, I think Will McDonald has a chance to be a double-digit sack football player for the rest of his prime. If he stays healthy, I am definitely projecting him to get double-digit sacks. Could he be a 13, 14 sack type of football player? Could he ever get to the level of a great player like Max Crosby and Myles Garrett? Now, that's obviously putting him all the way at top. Aiden Hutchinson. He's a first-round talent, and this is one of those guys that has tremendous upside, mixed in with Jermaine Johnson coming back. So the Jets got a legit edge to build around with Will McDonald. And I'm really excited to see him continue to show what he can do at this next level. Now, of course, the biggest talking point of OTAs out of anybody, it's always going to be Justin Fields, right? You talk about Justin Fields. we just got to see what he's about being a quarterback for this Jets football team, right? I'm excited. We're not going to really see as Jets fans who he is as a Jets quarterback until we get to go to training camp. I mean, with our own eyes as fans. We could watch all the clips on social media of him at OTAs, but until Jets fans show up to training camp, until we see a preseason snap with him, until, of course, week 1 comes around, we're not going to know who Justin Fields is as a Jet quarterback, because there is a chance that Justin Fields becomes a player that we've never seen from himself, a player that just completely unlocks something within himself that was always there. Talk about opportunity. The Jets are giving Justin Fields an opportunity, man. I guess this entire show so far, the topic has been about players getting opportunities and taking it and running with it. Now, Justin Fields is getting an operation that every single quarterback's dream would be if they started off their career struggling. Excuse me. If you were drafted in the first round by a team and it didn't work out and with that organization, and you're trying to find your home, you're trying to find an organization that can give you an opportunity to prove that you are a starter in this league, the Jets are giving Justin Fields a golden ticket to become their franchise quarterback, to become a face in this league. And it really and I don't know what to expect, but these are the facts that I'm presenting you right now. These are the facts about Justin Fields, okay? He legit has a chance here to prove to be the New York Jets franchise quarterback. Will he do that? I have no idea. It's most likely not, if we're being honest. I'm not getting my hopes up to that. But the reason why that's a legit thing here is the New York Jets brought him in free agency, showed him nothing but love, showed him nothing that we want you to be our starter. That's instilling confidence in Fields. Whereas when he got traded from Chicago to Pittsburgh, he was already in a quarterback competition with Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson was the starter, even though Fields played the first 6 games of the season because he was injured. So Fields was never given the keys. He was never given the golden ticket. Now Fields gets to go to a brand new organization with everything's fresh for him. Think of it from Fields' perspective. Everything's brand new for him. Brand new training facility, a coaching staff that just got hired at the same time as him so he can grow with them. It's not an established organization like the Pittsburgh Steelers, established, have their culture in place. Mike Tomlin's been there for a decade plus. They operate a certain way. You got to learn the Steelers way. He goes there and gets benched. Now he goes to the Jets. There is no Jets way. There is no culture. Yet, it is being built. It is in the process of installing the first phase of the culture shift with Aaron Glenn. And Justin Fields is attached to that. He can grow with a brand new culture, with a brand new identity with this team. Building a brand new offense with an offensive coordinator who's never been an OC in his life. He's building a system all around Justin Fields. There's not an established system in place that Fields got to learn at all. There's no established system yet. The system is being built right now. This is a brand new offensive coordinator that's never been an OC in the NFL. So it's not like this guy's been having a system and he's like, yo, Fields, you got to learn our way. No. This Jets coaching staff is going to be open and allow Justin Fields to have a say in the system. It's going to be about him. So I'm just presenting you the facts of this is a quarterback's dream of being given an opportunity like this. That's why he chose the Jets over the Steelers. It's not because the Jets, he has a better chance to win this season over the Steelers. It's not like the Jets are a better team or anything like that. It's the opportunity the Jets were giving him was something the Steelers already ruined with what they did last year, benching him the way that they did. So we'll see. What about his time with the Bears? So the Bears, thanks for bringing that up. His time with the Bears is interesting. Gets drafted there, and we all know too well as Jets fans what it's like for a first-round pick quarterback to come into a mess of a situation. Happened with Sam, happened with Zach. Failed quarterbacks. the organization around Justin Fields failed him. And that's no guarantee. The Jets have proven that they can be an organization to lift the quarterback like we're trying to with Fields. But the cool thing is, it's all new. So we don't know if this organization, we don't know if this regime can build a quarterback. It's not like we can go off past history. So I think his time with Chicago taught him a lot. It was a rotation of quarterbacks. They tried to build a system around him and completely failed. The offensive line was a disaster for him. And he wasn't confident in himself. And I think that's also important. He lost his spark that made him who he was at Ohio State. That he lost that what made him who he is. So now, what Aaron Glenn is trying to do here is unlock that Ohio State version of Justin Fields. That's the goal. That's the goal if you're the Jets. If you're Aaron Glenn and this coaching staff, you go look at Ohio State. What made him a baller? What made him a first-round pick? How did they get all the way deep in the college playoffs? What did they do at Ohio State? And if I'm the Jets, if I'm this coaching staff, I talk to Justin all about that, and Garrett Wilson, and Jeremy Ruckert, and Myers, all that, the whole squad. How did you guys execute? Because when they were in Ohio State, Fields was walking onto that football field with the confidence that I'm the guy. Like, this is my team. I'm a dog. That confidence translates, and that's the identity that Aaron Glenn is going to try to bring back. He's probably already told Justin Fields this. And the only reason why I'm assuming this is because if you watch Hard Knocks with the Detroit Lions, Aaron Glenn said this similar speech to his guys with the Lions. I guarantee you Aaron Glenn is saying this to Justin Fields if he did not already. You remember your time in college at Ohio State, right? Aaron Glenn talking to Justin Fields. Let's bring up Justin Fields. I'm going to bring up a photo of Justin Fields at Ohio State real quick to match this hypothetical story I'm creating for you guys. So bear with me. I think this is fun. Hit that like button, by the way, if you're enjoying the show, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. So this is Aaron Glenn talking to Justin Fields. Just a hypothetical, but I think this is what the message is. Justin, you remember your times at Ohio State when you woke up every single game day and you knew you were about to dominate? You knew you were about to go on that football field and execute at a high level and win by double figures every single game? Because that's what they did at Ohio State. When you woke up as a football team, you're like, we're going to win this game, even if it's against a good opponent. And he experienced that with Garrett Wilson. He experienced that with Jeremy Ruckert. When you're part of a college program that's like Ohio State, you have a sense of like, we're Ohio State, we're dominant, we're going to body you. And Aaron Glenn is going to try to unlock that same exact confidence here in the NFL. Bring that back. Bring that level of confidence. We got to figure out a way to create game plans, do what we need to do to execute just like that. So that fires me up because I like that. I like that about Aaron Glenn. If you want to know something about Aaron Glenn, his coaching style, it's all about instilling confidence. It's all about believing in yourself and believing in your teammates that you can accomplish something special. Okay? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So hit that like button, folks. We appreciate all of you guys tuning into the show. I'm really excited to keep talking about OTAs, the latest Jets news coming out of OTAs. And this right here is probably my favorite photo of OTAs so far. Right here. It is a photo of Jets rookie Azareye'h Thomas and Sauce Gardner. You guys know me. If there was a player that is my favorite out of this entire class, it is Azareye'h Thomas. I've explained why multiple times, but this is my first ever interview of my NFL media career with any type of player affiliated with the NFL at the Senior Bowl. And I asked him, who do you model your game after? I was really hoping he said Sauce. He didn't. Got to be honest. He said Pat Surtain. And he kind of gave me, like, not a lot. It was funny. I can tell you the story real quick. So at the Senior Bowl, I was there on behalf of Roundtable Sports, and you get to watch practice, And then we're all in the stands. And then after practice is done, they open up 10 minutes for the media to go onto the field and basically find the players on the practice field and interview them. So this is my first time ever in my life having access like this, right? So bear with me. And I'm like, I got to interview with Zaire Thomas because he looked like a stud. He was out there locking people up. He caught my eye right away. I didn't know anything about him. I literally learned about Zaire Thomas that day, right? I didn't know anything about him. I looked him up like on my phone during practice, like doing some research on him real quick. But I'm like, this is the guy I got to interview. He reminds me of Sauce, like his length, his size, his movement on the field. Not as good and prolific as Sauce, but he kind of gave me that energy. So I'm like, that's the guy I want to interview. I run over to Zaire Thomas at the end, and someone is calling him off the field. Someone's like, yo, we got to go. We got to go. And I'm like, yo, Zaire, can I ask you a few questions? And he's like, he has to go. His friend, his coach or whatever is telling him he's got to leave. So he's like, yeah, I'll be right there. Let me just do this real quick. So I got him on like a quick interview. And I asked him like, Richie Malore, Roundtable Sports. And I'm like, do you have anybody in the NFL you model your game after the most? And he's like, Pat Surtain. And then I'm like, what do you, and then he just gave you a one-word answer, right? And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I was expecting Sauce. He says Pat Surtain. So I'm like, and then I said, is there anybody in the NFL you want to go up against in particular, like wide receiver wise? And he's like, nah, all of them. Gave me one word answers, and then he had the dip. So it wasn't an extensive, long interview. But I was hoping he said Sauce instead of Surtain. But hey, Surtain is the best corner in the league. Can't deny that. But this duo, so that's my little Senior Bowl story. This duo right here, though, really excites me. It really does. Because this is going to sound so weird to say, but I feel like we have a baby Sauce because Sauce is still a baby. He's entering his 4th year. It's not like he's a seasoned vet. But I think that we have a rookie version of not Sauce Gardner. He's one of a kind from a talent standpoint. But this guy has all the similar traits that make Sauce Gardner so great. And let me also say, of course, Sauce is coming off a down year for his standards. The guy put up back-to-back first-team All-Pros, rookie, sophomore year, has a down year in year 3, which, by the way, wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. That's the thing about Sauce that drives me nuts with these narratives. People are all of a sudden like, Sauce is a bum. Sauce is trash. Give me a break. The guy was still a top 10 corner in the league. Just wasn't top 2. Sorry. Wasn't the best corner in the league for 1 year. Still one of the best in the league. So give me a break with that. Now he has an opportunity to learn a new scheme. Going to play a lot more man coverage, where I think he's going to thrive in. Press man coverage. Can you imagine press man Sauce and AC Thomas on the perimeter, just outworking wide receivers with their length and size, just bodying them off the line of scrimmage? Yes, that's the energy. That's that energy. So I'm really excited for the secondary. And Brandon Stevens has been showing up a little bit. I mean, the only reason why I say that is you see the Jets posted a video of OTAs, like highlights and stuff, and you see a lot of Brandon Stevens making plays. He's going to be the starter. I'm curious to see if that ever changes, right? If that ever changes. So I'm excited about the secondary with this Jets football team. Andre Sisco as well. Look at Aaron Glenn, man. I'm excited about it. I am excited about it. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Latest Jets offseason news. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. We appreciate it. George says, enjoy your Memorial Day. Love and remember all who served. Absolutely, George. Absolutely. Happy Memorial Day again, ladies and gentlemen. Love and remember all who serve 100%. Hope you guys enjoy your Memorial Day. Anybody got fun Memorial Day plans? With the family? Teams don't seem to fear him anymore. Sauce anymore. I saw teams throwing his direction a lot last season. Okay, good. Any news for Jets Media Day? Yes, Eric. So I'm waiting to hear back from the Jets, but we're going to lock it down this week. This is the week where we're locking it down, the event for Jets Media Day this year. So stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned for the update this week. If you guys wanted to sign up for the priority list, when you sign up for the priority list, you basically get access to all of the news right as it gets announced. That link is in the chat right now, and it is also optional to put a deposit down to secure your tickets right now. Link in the description. I just put the link in the chat for those that want to fill out the form to get you on the priority list, getting real-time emails and text messages updates. So, and just want to be transparent with you guys. If you sign up the form and put your number in, if you receive a text, it's me. And I'll say it's me. So, if sometimes I feel like people get text messages, they get, is this spam? It's not spam, it's me, it's your boy. And I'll say that. It's like, yo, it's Richie. So don't get weirded out if you fill out the form, you get a text, and you think it's like a scam or anything. No, it's your boy right here. I would never do that to you. Smitty, what's good, my man? Big day for the Jets, I see. Is it a big day? What did I miss? Let's go. James, you know I'll be there. Meet me there. Don't beat me there. Yes, sir. Hope you're doing well, James. Shout out to you, my guy. Shout out to you, man. I hope the offseason's treating you well. Folks, hit that like button, please, for your boy. That would mean a lot. Over 100 people live on Jets Media. Hit that like button. 48 likes. We can do way better than that, folks. Way better. Let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. OTAs. OTAs indeed, man. Shout out to my boy Smitty, who has been killing it for our Roundtable Sports internship program. And I love talking to you guys. I feel like we have a cool chemistry, us Jets Media people that watch the show. And I am currently building Roundtable Sports. And the cool thing about Roundtable Sports is I want you guys to be along on the journey with me, where I can give you behind the scenes of what are we working on at Roundtable right now. And it's exciting stuff. I'm running, and I also am saying this in case anybody's interested to join. I'm running a Roundtable Sports summer internship program, all about social media. And Smitty right here is our main intern. He was interning with us, our first intern on Roundtable, actually. And he is running our Bills Roundtable TikTok account. He helps do clips for us. He does a lot of great stuff. So shout out to Smitty. And I got a lot of people that I'm interviewing this week to hop on the Roundtable Sports summer internship. That basically gives you an opportunity to build and expand into our social media team that I am currently building. I'm the Chief Operations Officer, Creative Director of all this. So it's been a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work to do. So that's a little behind the scenes, behind the curtain of what Roundtable's doing this summer. Really trying to build this media company. And that reminds me, we did have a cool announcement. If you don't know, if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you saw it. But here is a big announcement that is aligned with the internship and aligned with Roundtable Sports, that aligns with the Jets. We got breaking news. There's a new account made on X and Instagram and YouTube, Jets Roundtable. If you guys want to follow Jets Roundtable on X, I'd appreciate it, man. This is the official Jets affiliate account of Roundtable Sports. It's brand new. If you guys want to go give it a follow, I would appreciate it. We're also on Instagram and YouTube. We have a big plan for this. Okay, stay tuned. There may or may not be a nice, epic Jets Roundtable show. Now, you guys know the Jets Roundtable. We've done it before. But it's going to be a standalone channel, standalone everything. So, and then we're going to be covering a lot of Jets stuff on this. So go give that a follow. And that's part of the internship program. We started another account called the Bills Roundtable. So I think you get the idea. I think you guys see the vision. Where are we headed at Roundtable Sports? That's what I'm talking about. If you get an idea where we're headed, that's where we're headed. All right? But I had to go live on this Monday morning to give you guys the latest OTAs updates. I appreciate all that tunes in. I love you guys so much. Let's go Jets. All right? Let's go Jets. Hit that like button, folks. On your way into the show. I think I got to go live and talk about my Knicks now. I'm kind of like all Knicks. Kind of want to talk about my Knicks real quick, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. So, with that, I'm going to end the show here. Wanted to go live for a half hour on Memorial Day. Rich, you rocked the Knicks media broadcast last night. 2 thumbs up. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. That means a lot. If you guys want to come over and subscribe and see the live watch parties on Knicks media, come through. I appreciate that, man. It was cool. I'm not going to lie. I saw a lot of Jets media people come and support me over here. Not even Knicks fans, just Jets fans coming in and chiming into Knicks media. That means a lot. I appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. I need the support because the Knicks put you on a roller coaster. So pull up. LaSalle has put his deposit in for Jets Media Day. Let's go, baby. The announcements this week, my friend. Appreciate you, LaSalle. Appreciate you, man. So, guys, go subscribe over to Knicks Media because that is where all my Knicks content will be throughout the playoffs and forever. I mean, the same content schedule as right here on Jets Media. So I'm going to wrap up the show here, guys. Hit the like button on your way out. Love you guys as always. Salute to the chat. Let's go Jets, and let's go Knicks, and let's go Mets. Love you.